Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So as everyone can see, 12:22, 12:23, and then 12:24. So anyhow, guys, my gram is getting her hair done. So I will go ahead here and do a grilled cheese video with you guys. I did there's the issues, jeez. Anyhow, I did obviously watch another episode of Blind Spot. And guys, this season 4 is getting very intense. Except the past 2 episodes, the remembrance that caused Roman to slip, right, with the somebody's really not there, kind of like a hallucination. I'll just share that. I don't want to give too much away to anybody who hasn't seen it, because guys, it is top of the line. Anyhow, so that has stopped for the past 2 times. One person shared enough information about the distance and everything to break out the mom. But again, I don't want to give so much information away. But it's very intense. And now I thought how season 1 ended was going to be how season 2 or episode 5, my bad, of season 4 ended. Because it was like the same confrontation, right? Where he was sitting and he was very agitated, and he's like, I'm not going to say it again. Get down on your knees, right? And all of that. So, guys, it is very intense. I am so excited to see how it all kind of plays out. There's, maybe like 12, 15 episodes left. They haven't found the additional devices, but obviously it started with them in Tokyo again. Guys, it's just so intense. So then yesterday also I bought some baked chips, and I have 2 chocolate granola bars that I'm going to have, and then 3 peanut butter Snickers. Obviously going to have some milk and orange juice. I didn't have any orange juice for breakfast, and obviously it was a little bit late and all of that. I was thinking about getting some ham last night, ham and cheese, and doing like ham and cheese, but I just decided no. So, and I did also just want to share one real quick thing from yesterday that I didn't share. So obviously it was the cold well, alright? So obviously everybody knows, right, the sew job, right? You guys already know what that job was. So it wasn't at that job, it wasn't the job after that, but they also had like a cold well that you had to clean. And I think because it was maybe like, I'm trying to stay in video range, it was maybe like here, and you had to bend down, and imagine maybe down to like here. So I mean, it was a decent bend down. I think whenever he happened to glance over and see it. But like I said, does that necessarily mean he was agitated? Even if the pictures have nothing to do. I obviously wasn't that bothered by it because I never decided to run his name on Instagram or, There's a lot of Alyssa Moores, though, speaking of running people's names on YouTube. One time I had to go through mine, and there was just I was just like nonstop. Obviously, Alyssa is a somewhat popular name. Last night, obviously the news was on when I was watching my hair dry and getting ready to go, and they said hurricane, was it Melissa? Yeah, it was Melissa. Yeah, and I was like, wait. And there's actually never been a Hurricane Alyssa, by the way. But anyhow, guys, it's obviously a very popular combo to go with Alyssa Moore. And why is Moore? Well, because Moore is actually the 3rd most popular name. Moore, I think it's Poorman and Anderson. But it's literally the 3rd most popular last name worldwide, which is crazy. I never knew that. So, anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here and get out my Velveeta and make my lunch with you guys. Obviously, I like to eat at 1, because then it gives me enough time then to get dressed. So, just let me no, actually, we're only 4 minutes into the new vlog, so we'll just maybe speed it up, maybe not. And I still have the sticker on my door, so instead of blurring with all of that. Right, guys, so Velveeta is out. And then obviously for tomorrow, for my big time run, you guys see what I got. Potatoes. gonna be good. That's obviously gonna be part of the big thing. I may finish off the scalloped potatoes from last night, and I will include a brief little phone call conversation. My gram had talked to Cassidy, so she had given her $100. So I know you guys remembered, and yeah. So, like I said, you know, now the answer, you can answer the question, right? Like I said, was my Graham's sister's side of the family, was that actually her? Yeah, okay, that was. And you guys obviously saw her kids, which I obviously sent my Graham that photo, and she's like, oh my god, they're so cute. And then she told Cassidy that too. But she's in a big issue right now. But I don't want to give her personal stuff away. Yeah, because I'm not that kind of girl. And, yeah. So, there we go. Alright guys, so we'll get this grilled cheese going here. And then I always like the bottom pan. Obviously my Graham gave this to me. And then I moved it over. I'm sorry, I transferred it obviously up to here. It's one of the things that I decided to bring here. So, I'm gonna get out the 2 cheeses. Get out my little saucer. So, and then I didn't get any bananas. I also need to get plain bagels, because I think that cream cheese in there is also going bad too. So I just need a lot of plain bagels. We've obviously been keeping up with the other bagels, but not. Alright, so now I gotta get out the cheese slicer. It's been so long since I've had them, and it's been so long since I had, you know, my egg sandwich and all of that. I think she put that under here. Yep. So this is obviously the pan that, you know, she put in, or I'm sorry, she really likes. It does take a while to warm up, but it definitely holds the heat. So, large burner, because it takes up the whole thing. We'll do about, you know, we'll just start at 6 until it takes care and gets all warmed up. Alright, and then I gotta get out my butter. No, soft butter, which is down here. And sometime I'll have to do, you know, a tour with you guys of here. If you guys really wanna. I looked like a cat doing their hairballs. And speaking of pets too, this is taking up more time. Nice little conversation with you guys today. You know, I always remember from when I was younger, I would always die laughing when you gave the dogs peanut butter. Because their mouth and all of that, they were like yawning, and yeah, it was just very funny. Alright, so butter side down. And then leave this butter side up. And then I'm not sure, guys, probably tonight, I'll try to get off early so my grandma and I can put up those shades that she got me. But tonight is another one of those nights where I'm like, to hell with the closure, right? You can save it for another time. It's gonna be a good one tomorrow, guys. That one's good. You know, and hey, you know, that's it great, you know, it's like, you know, I'm gonna take the easy way out, but I'm not gonna take the easy way out because I'm doubting my skills, right? It's like I know my skills, right? So if I said, we can save it for another time, it's taking the easy way out, right? So you need to say, to hell with the closure, right? Save it for another time. It's gonna be good, guys. I just know it. And then I'll have to maybe find, you know, an activity to do in Pittsburgh in May, or I could just do a whole different set of activities. maybe I could go to like a baseball game in May instead, you know, because I am going to try the Erie one, just because it's later, and it is, you know, more in the fall time. And you guys saw my run yesterday, it was like 10 minutes, so definitely going to take a poke at it. Take a poke at the Erie, for sure. And then, obviously, at that point, it'll be getting very close to the time that it's time for me to go to Florida. Alright. Perfect timing, guys. Look at that. These are really, really big hunks, but it'll all melt. So, perfect timing, guys. As soon as that got done. Alright. Alright, well, it's an overlap for now, but that's fine. And then I still have this up at 6. So let me get out my... oh my gosh, where is it? Okay, well, how about this? It'll just be this and then the fork. Alright, so let me kind of see where it is right now. Nope, I can still use some. But that's usually always a thing to speed it up. So, you know, like you just hear that and you start to run for it, just to make sure. So yeah, guys, like I said, very excited. Maybe go to a baseball game, like I said, in May to take up. And hey, guys, Super Lush Life, you know. And then May. Trying to think when else I could go. Hey guys, you know, and maybe I could even go to my first Steelers game next year. You know? I've never been to one, but maybe not though. I'm already going to the Steelers run, so I have 2 trips to Steel City. And I'm trying to remember, obviously I had Pittsburgh Marathon, the 4th of July. Well, 4th of July was multiple days, so it basically counts as 2 times, if you ask me. But I'll definitely find ways, guys. It's gonna be fun. I'll also, obviously, surprise you guys, too. Because next year, guys, Super Lush Life. I already have 1,300 saved up, guys, you know. I already gave my gram her rent for the year. Obviously, I get paid, I believe, tomorrow. And there's still a decent carryover, honestly. I'll just give an about range. It's like 150 to 275. Somewhere around there. So, 275. So, just basically say I have 75. Because as soon as the month comes in, I have to, you know, well, no. So, this next paycheck, I'm going to have to save that money for my car payment, car insurance. And then the paycheck after that, I'll give my gram rent. So basically, you could take it away, you know, like the actual balance versus available balance. But either way, guys, still regardless, I'm going to have to get out. And I probably will get out, you know, with my paycheck being a decent amount last time. And more out. Oh my gosh, guys. Florida. Florida. Alright guys, there we go. I just added party in the city where the heat is on. Alright guys, so that was a good 15-minute intro, just talking about a lot of really good necessary information. So I'll go ahead here and just finish this and then finish my snack, get dressed and go to work and have a very good time at work. Hopefully I can leave at 7, even if there is a whole bunch more to do. Because literally, guys, I'm talking all shift. Usually, sometimes I start it at like 4. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes right around 4. But today, the whole shift. All shift long. To hell with the closure. You can save that for another time, guys. We ain't giving up. Look, guys, perfect. I went ahead and felt everything, and it ended up being good. So anyhow, guys, I'll talk to everyone later. I did also sleep really, really better. You know, not the best, but better. So yes, all of those issues are now conceding. Yeah, conceding. Yeah. I don't know why I wanted to say coinciding. No, that means like meeting together, or just it happens at the same time, right? So anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. I probably could have left it on a little bit more, but you guys can see the cheese is perfect. Anyhow, thanks for watching again. Video here with you guys. I just wanted to come on and make a nice little evening video. So obviously, I, just had a blind spot. I did get like 3 prank phone calls during blind spot. I did some tweaking on my Instagram. Yeah, like some adding, and playing around with emojis, because you have less characters on Instagram. So anyhow, I did some adding in of some certain things. So yes, I know I didn't start my video, but like I should have, right? Like I said I said I would do that after break, my bad. So then I just had my snack and did some editing of the final location 3. I'm gonna have to go back through my videos. The cool thing about being an editor and a content creator is you can just download the videos yourself, because they're your own videos, so you can re-download them. Just put save to device. And I think in order though to actually download, like you have to have like a YouTube membership. So that's kind of cool. A little perk, right? You don't have to pay to have your own stuff downloaded to your own device, right? Because it already came from your own device. So anyhow, guys, I thought that was pretty cool. I'm gonna have to try to find that time when I went down and cut that out. But yeah, guys, it's definitely very good. And then I just have to add in the final drive then. And then I have all of the endings, yeah. Speed up videos. There we go. I have all of the ending speed up videos ready for my final video. And then all I have to do is produce it. And then I'm on break, like I said, until Thanksgiving. But again, this is only the 2nd to 3rd final video before break. So obviously, it's basically right before the last, right? 2 out of 3. So yeah, I won't make this much longer, guys, but I just wanted to come on. But I mean, hey, it is also okay to have longer videos right before break. I know that I had shared that before Florida, right? They were all pretty much an hour, guys. So you guys have a lot to see from me, right, before I go. So, yeah, so tomorrow then, I'll go do my shoots. Oh my god, it's gonna be good. And oh, my candy bombs, oh my god. So exciting. I am so excited. I have just so much coming up, I want to say recently, but yeah, you guys get the point. So I'm going to go ahead now and get to bed. But yeah, very excited, guys. So talk to you guys in the morning. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So coming to you guys today now. You guys officially saw I just got home from cashing my check at the bank. I still obviously shared yesterday. I still have a little bit of time until I can officially withdraw some more money. And then obviously as well, I obviously went to try to go to the jewelry store afterwards, but the place was not open yet. And then obviously I got some really high sugar. So I'm going to add in some sugar, which is obviously the donut. And obviously starches work good for me, so we'll be good. But anyhow, I'm coming to you guys today. I also wanted to show you guys these bottoms here. They're good, honestly, with a lot of modesty, which is good. I think it's the thicker fabric. This fabric is pretty thick. So it's not like my other purple ones, because yeah, they can be, or I'm sorry, my other pink ones. who are obviously a little bit flimsy because of how much I love TLF. So anyhow, guys, we're going to go ahead here and start with the tank top, or I'm sorry, the one pieces. And then we'll just start working our way in. And then, obviously, this bra, I'll match with something here at the end. Why in the heck did the light go out like that? Hey, come on, back. There we go. Alright, guys. So, go ahead and start with the lime green. This one is just a little bit tight, but it's not, you know, like so bad that I don't want, you know, like I didn't want to, I just wanted to throw it away. Because I'm not going to return, guys, just $1, you know. So. Oh, wait, I don't think I removed the liner. No, I didn't. I was like, what in the heck is all that noise? What the heck is wrong with me, Alyssa? Come on, Alyssa, get it together. Get it together, girl. Get it together. Alright. One arm. And then the second arm. And obviously I did try all of these on too. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, alrighty then, guys. Alrighty then. Yeah, about that, guys. Anyhow, so yes, here is the green for Key Lime and Key West. So we'll definitely go swimming in these. Snorkeling, holy cow, okay. But yes, I definitely like the wrinkles a lot. I'll go ahead here and take out the tops with you guys. Oh, come on. Right, there's one. Come on, Alyssa. There we go. And you guys can definitely tell that the sewing stopped and ended there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to maybe think of, you know, getting like a modesty pad. I did also see as well from, I forget the name of the swimwear, but I had also seen that they do have like little modesty silicone things you guys can put in. I think I might have to take advantage of that, guys. So yes, but it does do a pretty good job taking care of other things that are, you know, yeah. So, alright guys, let's go ahead here and do this one. My pink one. My purple one. Why do I always say purple is pink all the time? Or I'm sorry, pink is purple. I don't know why I say that all the time. Oh my god, guys. Look, I still haven't even taken off the tag. There we go. Now, no more crinkling around sounds. Jeez. Let me also take off the tag of this, so I don't have that. Alright, guys. Now, the liner is removed in this, right? Yes. Okay. So now, no more crinkling around. Jeez. I sound like I'm at like a candy shop, you know? I'm taking, or like I'm like a diabetic who had like a low blood sugar at a candy shop, and now I'm, alright guys, so I'll show you guys what I was talking about. Alright, so, as you guys can see, oh gosh, alright, well, rolled right on in there. Anyhow, guys, well no, this is actually much better. You have to really, really look, to be able to see it there. So, I really like these, with the The standing position is always a lot better and easier, too. The sitting position can be very, very hard, guys, yeah. Anyhow, this is not a video where we talk about preventing camel toe. This is just strictly, a video with my try-ons. So, here is obviously the purple. It'll fit really, really good. Now that I showed you guys it, I don't see a place for the removal of the pad, but that's fine. You can definitely see the sewing and stitching and the different seams and all of that. So, yeah, it'll definitely be very, very nice. Alright, so now, which one should we go to next, guys? I'm thinking probably the green. Yeah, I'll do my green. Because that was like the start, right? So we're in the first outfit. You want to do a start. I'll do the green and just the orange top. So, which means I need to get all of these out of the way. Obviously for photos too, So, we'll do green, and then we'll do the white lace next for, like a white flag is waving. Wait, no. We're actually going to do those green ones, or I'm sorry, this orange top. So, we'll do this orange top then, too. Alright, so green, orange top, and then I'll do some poses, adding in this. There we go, guys. Looks good. Alright, so let's throw those bottoms down, Oh, I guess I need some panties to go with it, guys. So let me find some panties. I don't know which ones to do. Let's do... You know what, guys? I think I'll do some... Just so there's no panty lines whenever I hang down, so... And I should probably try to hurry. I'm already at 8 minutes. So, we'll get out this candy kebab. Alright. Get out my scissors. Cut that off. Alright, guys. Now, let me go ahead here and get off camera again to get these. I can also maybe speed a couple of these up as well. But 20 minutes, and then really all I have for the rest of the day is, celebration videos from my run. So, more than likely, we'll just call it, okay to not have speed up. Okay, there's the odd end shape. Purple thongs on. Make sure I'm still on camera range. Put myself into the orange bra. Clip. Alright, guys, time to put these bad boys on. Yes, okay, just in range, good. Good enough, we'll just cover it up like that, there we go. But yes, it's time to put these on, guys. Yes. These ones I can only bring up, like, a quarter of the way before I have to step in the other ones because of Here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I had to put them I know they were. There we go. Alright. There we go. Nice little front seam, and we're ready to roll. Alright guys, so now I'll go ahead and put this on, and then I'll get up on the bed with you guys. It'll be my first lay down photo shoot. Alright guys, here we go. Perfect. Alright, let's get this. No! Guys, look, it fell out. Such a bummer. Here we go. Oh god. Oh my help guy. Oh. I don't like that. Alright guys. Oh, my egg fell down. Alright guys. So, alright guys, here we go. This one will be and then we'll I'm trying to think how, yeah, I'll have to lay out the other way. But there was a good first pose. So, see, I'm trying to remember the one Valentine shoot that I did. I think it was pretty much the same, guys. Just peachy. There you go. Wait, hang on. I think it's like that. Alright guys, so there's number one. So now we'll move on to we'll do lace, guys. We'll do the lace one. And strictly the orange bra to start. And then we'll go lace one to the orange t-shirt as well. So, let me go ahead and... I didn't really like the green ones, but it's also harder for me to see. But I definitely remember my last time. You know, I did my shoots like that. My first video picture via photo shoot via video format. There we go. Okay. And it's now 12:03, so I'm gonna have to go and start my oven soon. But we'll keep this orange bra on. And then we'll do the red one and orange. So, here's the orange one, guys. We're officially on. Now let's go to the white one here. Alright guys, now it is officially showtime. And these are also Wild Fable too, which is like crazy because that's what all of the Target ones are too. Alright guys, so here we go, these ones. Woo-hoo. Alright guys, good. Okay, so here is the white lace. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay out with these. And then we'll, yeah, there we go, look. You have the nice little halo above me. It's cute. And then we'll do there we go. This is how it was, guys. I was like, wait. Yeah, like I said, I remember looking up at the camera. I was like, yeah, there we go. I knew it was something like that. So there's one, and then we'll get into the red ones too. I definitely really like the, the lace ones here, guys. Okay. Right. Crazy, guys. Alright, so. Oh! The heck was that? Yep. That. Okay. It's way back in there, though. No, right there. That's what it was. Oopsie. Yikes. Okay. Well, I learned that lesson the hard way. Okay. So, there we go, guys. Alright. So, let's go ahead and hop on down and let's get out a new kebab for this. So, let's get out the white one. Yeah, that'll be really good. Then get it in there, cut the whole way down. Okay. And here we go. Now with this one being a full one, and more than likely my lace that I just did, and this will be my thumbnail, the red here, and all of that. So I'll do my, wait, hang on, there we go. There we go. And then we'll just kind of lay back. Alright, a little photo shoot there. Only 2 poses, because I'm a little pushed for time. very good. There they go. Which is I Love Candy Corn. Which is kind of like that show that hasn't been on for like the longest time, right? I Love the New Millennium. Alright guys, so I got my thumbnail photo shoots. I got my, you know, nice little pose, right, with I Love Fall Time. And then I got my copycat from before Florida, so. With all that being said then, guys, you know, peaches sometimes have like a reddish tint to them, and other times they have like a, you know, so I'll do like a just peachy, right? Actually, let me come in from this angle. Yeah, so you guys aren't over far enough. See if there was a way to like put that in and be like just peachy. There we go, look. Just peachy. Even in the fall time, guys. Alright, from. You know what? We'll do a burnt orange too. In the red. And I just have my. And we'll just have my, one more. You know, honestly, those lace ones could be for not the thumbnail. This right here could be for double thumbnail. Or I'm sorry, 2 pictures for my thumbnail. So I'll be like, there we go. So you have to tilt your head up a little bit and be like looking at the camera. Alright, and then we'll kind of maybe do like a, oh, get to the corn, right? You could do that like for like action movies, right? Because remember how I shared, right, get to the chopper? Well, this can be like get to the corn. So you're like, this is like a non-verbal cue, right, that we're in danger, right? And you have to, you have to get to the corn. Alright, so there's another good photo shoot down. Like I said, guys, nothing too big and extravagant. There will be a lot of big extravagant stuff for my Christmas time, though. Because you guys saw I got all of those posts down, right? So I can make like a different, like Winter Wonderland. Like I can actually find ways to have the post come up. I can also move my Miami Beach, Florida calendar over a little bit. It'll be good, guys. Alright guys, let's move on. Here. We'll do this outfit next. Okay guys, so these bottoms are officially on, so we'll do one final, there we go. Oh my god guys, so cute, right? I noticed when I did my videos though, or I tried to do it, you know, you can't get my full body and the heart in behind. I don't know how many arms length away you would need, like I shared. You know, at my last place, I was only like an arm's length, right? Now I'm like 2 arms length away. Alright, so we'll throw this one down. And then I guess I could just kind of end with like a double standard, right? With the remaining 2. I think that's what I'll do. And then I'm only going to do the Spooky Nurse just for time's sake. With that pizza that I have to put in the oven and get ready for my run, guys. So, put up my hair and all that. But hey, like I said, guys, when I come back, you guys better be ready. We're gonna have some top of the line shoots, guys. It's gonna be good. Alright. Alright guys, here we go guys, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna do like a double standard, right, double-edged sword, and all of that for my ending here. It's gonna be good guys. These are very good outfits, by the way. I'm happy I could show them all to you before my break. Except those green ones. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, you know, find some stuff. And, you know, I still have some time. Holy cow, guys, 30 minutes. Yikes. So I'm up at like 50 minutes. That's crazy. But yeah, I'll definitely, like I said, look into more of those modesty and see the reviews on those. Because we all know the marketing stuff, right? They make it actually look really, really good, but then it's not really, really good. So, anyhow, guys, let's go ahead and finish with the double standard. And the Spooky Nurse, right? It's like... Wait, there we go. Get that leg right there. Yeah. And be like, you're gonna get it. Trick or treat, right? Or have it like, there we go, up at your cheek. Perfect, guys. Oh my god, you can see Spooky and a little bit of Nurse. So that's awesome. Alright, guys. So I'll go ahead here and go start my oven, see what it needs to be started at, and then I'll listen to this video at least, and definitely probably blur out that first little bit, and definitely figure out again, because I took a screenshot of it, because I was like, you know, maybe that's a good idea, especially with some of the stuff that I ran into this summer, right, paddleboarding, yeah, so anyhow guys, talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so it's now 1 o'clock officially. I watched just a real little bit of my episode, so now I'm gonna go ahead here and cut this up with you guys. I was up at about 40 minutes, which is nice, so. And you guys are obviously wondering where my grandma is. Well, like I said, she's at her, you know, her luncheon thing. Okay. So there's that, and then we'll cut our first piece. You know what, we'll just do halfway. Alright guys, I got 2 pieces now. We'll get them hollowed down. And then you guys, over here I already have everything all ready. So go ahead and put this back in the fridge though for now. And then yeah, we'll be all ready. It only takes a minute, and then you stir it for just another minute. And then yeah, then I'll start eating all my sweets. Peanut butter's in there, so if I think of anything else here while eating, I'll add it in. Here we go. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So as everyone can see, it is officially now 1:52, so it's time to roll. Obviously, I literally just did that in like 8 minutes. I want to show you guys just how perfect it is. Perfect. I should have pulled this one over a little more. You can feel it, but it won't be anything that'll disrupt my running. But yeah, guys, it's definitely very, very good. So yeah, anyhow, guys, let's go ahead and get running. Here we go. Come on, Alyssa. Hey, everyone, your girl is here, so I'm officially here now. I'm gonna freaking crush this run. I obviously drank this much. I'm gonna leave this, obviously, for when I get back. I obviously have my famous, very happy that I have. It's not really a thermos, but it's like a big water bottle. It's equivalent to a thermos. You just have to have other means necessary to keep it cool. Because then to have like the outmost, what do you call it? Like I don't even know what they call it, but they have like a cap, so to say. It's like a thermal cap, right? So they have that obviously in the way. But guys, I'm very excited, guys. If I even do 6.2, I think I beat my record. No. I have to do like 6.3. Because you guys remember I did 5.2, which was obviously about 2 weeks ago when I did that. That was 13.2 then. So, wait, no, wrong one. And obviously this is very good, right? So, put it here. There we go. Yeah, you guys can hardly even tell. So, alright guys, I'll go ahead here and get running. I'm very excited. I really think I can do this again. Hey everyone, your girl is here. Holy cow, I literally just got 6.38. I literally cannot believe it, guys. I'm hardly winded. I'm walking, just like rebounding so well. I did, obviously right about here, honestly, I had my, his bubble didn't come up for some reason, but my boss, had texted me and all of that. He just kind of, you know, I think he's tried to start stuff, so I'll post what happened here. But I, appropriately put, you know, the ball back, with, you know, not way too soft spoken, but it was definitely, there I go bumping it again. It was definitely like a whoa, hold up here a minute, you know. And it was again how you present it, right, making them feel heard and everything. Obviously the night that, you know, everybody told me about, you know, my coworker's passing, which was obviously my manager's assistant manager, you know, everybody said he was a complete mess. And I had even tried to converse with him a little bit that night, just because, you know, there is a lot of people who aren't trained, so they usually just say, well, go ahead and text him. So that's what I did. And then he said, well, you know, it doesn't have anything to do with him passing. He said, so if you could knock it off, right? And then I said, well, hold up. You got to remember where I'm coming from, you know. I hear those words, knock it off, and that's usually not associated with happiness, right? So yeah, you know, kind of one of those things. Meet them where they're at, you know, kind of thing. So yeah, that's what I did. And I'm still on for tomorrow. So I was like, yeah, you know, I wouldn't have wanted people to bombard me, right, once my grandfather went last year, right? And same with that woman, right, who fell down 1,000 steps. right? If I was in her shoes, I wouldn't want somebody to just come up and just start going on and on and on, right? No, it's called empathy, you know, even if you yourself. So even if I hadn't fallen and broken my arm, you know, 6 months before that, you still have empathy. So anyhow, I was quite agitated. I was like, I'm not going to take that personally right now. Yeah, so holy cow, guys, that was amazing though. Very, very good. So I don't know what has to do with it then. Like, it just doesn't make sense. But yeah, so that's the way he wants to be. He can be that way. Same with, you know, again, this is just the first time and all that, but if it continues, you know, if you want to live your life more selfish towards yourself, you can, you know, so yeah. But anyhow, like the stylist, right? So if you want to be more selfish towards yourself than anybody else, you know, hopefully someday you won't have any dirty little secret at all. Because right now, your dirty little secret is clear as day, right? You like to be more selfish towards yourself than anyone else. So, yeah. But holy cow, guys, that was so much fun. I literally crushed it like you wouldn't believe. So now, that means I have officially done a whole marathon, guys, this month. Let's raise the roof for Alyssa, like for reals. So, oh my god, guys, I am so cute. I gotta get a picture right here. There you go, look at that. Oh my god, look at the yellow. Little blonde feast hanging out there. Holy cow, guys. I'm very excited. So, yeah. You know, I could come up with like a really good one for this. You know, like, I'm trying to think. Guys, the clouds roll in, and before you know it, the thunder will roll and the lightning will strike. Oh my gosh, yes! Yes, because that is exactly how it is, right? It's going to be a bright, sun-shining day. Oh my god, yes! Because the past, like, you know, maybe like 4 or 5, honestly. It's been so long. This has been, you know, like last year, every time I was here after, you know, Night Nation run, it was raining, right? And now, this year, it's nothing but sunshine, or, yeah, nothing but sunshine, but, you know, everything kind of, you know what I'm trying to say? I know you guys know what I'm trying to say, like, it winds, you know, time is winding down. Next year the thunder will roll and the lightning will strike, or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, you know, think of like the total solar eclipse, right? The sun is winding down, right? And then it's complete, it's a total, right? So that's what I'm trying to say with like the clouds, right? Sayings like that. Holy cow, guys, I'm so excited. This is so much fun. So I'm gonna wait until I get up to my spot and do my final videos like that. But guys, I am so excited and so happy with my progress. Guys, I literally can't believe it. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is just gonna be great. That is so exciting. I'm surprised they haven't done this corn yet, too. I'm trying to think of a saying for that, but they definitely need to do this corn, guys. Yeah. Alright, guys, wait till I get to my place. But holy cow! I literally can't believe it, guys. I'm just gonna... Whew! It's gonna be top of the line, guys. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey Hey everyone, your girl is here, almost here. There's another walker. Very famous road indeed. Let me get back to my spot here. And let me do my... Alright guys, there we go, looking good. Alright guys, here we go. Here comes that one car, and then that's it. But you guys will see in the text, right? I did a good job, you know, elaborating on what is necessary, and not needing to share all the other, you know, like for example, in the sew job, right? I didn't say, oh yeah, and by the way, you know, if somebody's just, you know, wants to be somewhere, right, for 20 hours a week, right, they should probably enjoy it. Again, not, you know, people can put 2 and 2 together and figure out that other necessary information themselves. Yeah, so there's the sew job. Yeah, it's like a beautiful little ray. But yeah, guys, look, or right now with the sun coming out, that's the perfect time. There you go. So also, I know that I never shared my clouds from my last time at Raystown this year, but it looked pretty much the same as last year, because you guys remember, actually the day after my grandfather went, so like the Swim of Life day, that was when I did my final swim there. And you guys remember I filmed the clouds, and that's actually exactly how they were this year too. So it's like, you know, ending the year on a full marathon, you know, ending the year on a full marathon month, you know, signals, right? And then the sun comes out, which is signaling, right, for a freaking killer year. Oh, jeez, okay. Alright, guys, let's do one more. Here we go. This might be the only focus sun we have. The 10Ks roll, right? And the half marathon. I don't know, guys. I'll come up with something. But you guys get what I'm trying to say. So let me do a back look as well. Yeah, with all the sun way out there. Yeah. Alright, guys. So, that'll do it for this year, guys. Holy cow. That was so much fun. I'm so in love with everything that I did today. Whew. Guys, and I have like no, like, you know, out of breath. No, like, really worn down. Like, my recovery is so fast. Guys, this is great signs. Great, great signs. I know, especially, that's how it was when I started doing a whole bunch of 5Ks, right? So now that I'm doing these and I'm matching that 5K recovery, guys, it's gonna be good. Alright, so, like I said, I'll get going. And yeah, I mean, I was thinking about, you know, adding in some stuff. So if I do decide to not make this my final video, there might be one more. And then, you know, the actual final video. But I don't think that there is much more to do. So yeah, I think this might be the final actual, like, newer videos that, because like I said, my final one's already made. I just have to put the clips together and produce it. So, yeah, so anyhow, guys, thanks again for watching my second to final video. Holy cow, I am so happy, guys. You guys can just see the freaking joy from running all of that, guys. Holy cow. Alright, guys. Woo. I'll talk to everyone later. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So, oh, there, look. Oh my gosh, look. Oh my god, look. Oh. Guys, I think I got just a real quick second there. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Did you see that? The cat was having friends. And now the big friends decided to come my way. Holy cow, guys, that reminds me of my photo on a different fork, an area of this running area. There we go. On a different fork of this running area. Remember where I had all those cows? And I was like, hey, look, they came to congratulate me. So that'll have to be my thumbnail for sure for my run. Anyhow, guys, almost back in my car. I'll talk to you guys. So, holy cow, guys, I just can't stress enough how great of a run that was and how much endurance as well. I want to say, like, I started getting a little bit discouraged when, you know, I was only at like 3.4 at far away, but then right at the end of Bad Things as well, that also was a really good test, because I was hoping, you know, to be at like 1 number away and like 5 miles, but I wasn't quite there. So but yeah, I mean, it was just so much great endurance, just such a great run, guys. I am so excited with today. Holy cow, you good? Jeez. So yeah, and then I did want to come on and also share just obvious stuff, but you know, I like to share. So you guys know, obviously, what I had shared, you know, I kept it short too, right? Like, I didn't go into great details and send all of the pictures of the girl, right? Who, you know, where I showed that I had empathy, right? And obviously those are forbidden topics, especially during hiking. Even if you're sharing about it normally, it's forbidden. But like I said, you know, not everything is inappropriate. And I forget how it came up one night, but, you know, I had even shared that too, with Location One. I had shared with her about a brief little bit about the dimwad at the interstate. So, but anyhow, like I said, I didn't go in and say, oh, you know, it's called empathy, right? And I also didn't do that with the sew job, right? Just go on and on about necessary information. You guys can fill in your own blanks, right? Like I said, I didn't need to say, you know, and if somebody's going to be somewhere for 20 hours a week, right, they should probably enjoy it, right? Again, people can figure that out themselves. A lot of water drinking. But anyhow, so that was, you know, a good, you know, showing as well. I just hope, you know, that he ends it, you know, that this ends it like the start, right? Like it was at the other time, right? At the sew job. So, anyhow, guys, definitely very, very, just very good, guys. I am very excited, very happy. I literally can't stress how happy I am enough. So yeah, I'll go ahead here and start listening to these heading back. Actually, no, I already listened to everything. There we go. Jeez. Girl issues, guys. There we go. Alright. Now. Yeah. And with as tight as this is, you know, there's a sense of security, right? If anybody wants to do anything stupid, right? And try to, oh, here comes UPS. But holy cow, guys, once again, guys, just so excited. I freaking am so in love with my progress, rebounding, endurance, not worrying about total time. Also really helps me a lot because I actually ended up getting and breaking my 10K record. Like, guys, this is just top of the line. And hey, y'all, and hee-haw. Yeah, so anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here and get going. But I could just go on and on, but I can't keep going on. I have to get home and get, you know, lunch and dinner and all of that. But still, guys, so excited. So, thanks everyone for watching, and I will, I guess see you guys in about a month, because like I said, this is my final video. Yeah, it doesn't fit. No matter how hard you try to get it to fit. So, yeah. So, anyhow, guys, yeah, I can't really think of anything else besides just showing you guys and just reinstating 100 times over how excited I was. I did also switch my first song to a little bit stronger, which also did me really, really well. So, but yeah, great way to not be discouraged after, you know, your first song. I think my first split was like 10:30 something. So, holy cow, so exciting. Alright guys, I gotta get going though. This is 7 minutes of just me basically saying how excited I am. But guys, it feels so good. So good to be able to do what I just did. So, anyhow guys, talk to you guys later. Oh my god, guys, I'm still so excited. Let's do my athletic girl. I never say never. Look how cute. I'm so cute. Alright guys, I gotta start calming down and get ready for, I'll have a lunch meat sandwich. Yeah, for dinner. So excited, guys. I love it. I look so cute. Never say never with you. Alright guys, talk to you guys later.
Investigators say they believe she tried to avoid hitting a deer, which caused the car to roll over. The road was closed for a short period of time.
Altoona firefighters have approved a new 5-year contract with the city, bringing big changes.
You know, I was just talking about that with you about 2 months ago. Do you remember that? That's weird, you know? People would rather die than hit a deer. Save the deer goes way too far, doesn't it? It's so weird. Too bad it was Friday. That'd be a Freaky Friday, huh? That's right. That's right, Mama.
Publisher and a Cambria County community leader has died. Our media partners at the Johnstown Tribune Democrat say that
Yourself, I'm not pretty. Hey, you guys saw I just was listening to, hey, whatever helps, right? Keep on telling yourself, I'm not pretty. Anyhow, definitely look freaking top of the line, guys. Look at me, right? So, anyhow, guys, I just put away my smartwatch and got it charging. It is now 6:27, so got a nice little shower playlist. So I'll go ahead and take off my top, at least with you guys. Not the bottoms, although they are a little bit different. Well, I'm not going to do all that in front of the camera. So, yes, they are a little bit different. You know, with what looks to be, you know, yeah, you guys get the point, right? Like a lot going on, right? From an Audi, right? Down here, right? And then whenever you pull them up, right, they look like innies. Yes, so the nice normal silhouette. Anyhow, so yes, I will go ahead and just take off the top here with you guys. But first, I will get. Alright, so now I just gotta go get my wet brush. I'll be right back, and then I'll show you guys the final finale on the back. Oh my god! So cute. Alright guys, here we go. Okay. So, anyhow guys, let's do one final check on the back. This is so cute. Guys, I am in love. Right? Look at me. Look at me. Oh, there you go. That's a good wall sit for you. Alright guys, this will be about it then. Tomorrow I'll do a wake up video with you guys. And then edit the rest of tonight's films. Then tomorrow. And then, let me think. On Saturday or Sunday, I will post my final video then. So, thank you guys again for watching, and I will see everybody back here in about a month, right around Thanksgiving time. Hey everyone, your girl is here. It's like 8:45. I'm just now doing my sheets, but I wanted to come on and make a nice little celebration video and excitement video before I officially have breakfast and then do a longer video with you guys. But holy cow, I'm still so excited, guys. I can't believe my freaking progress. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So it's now officially about 4 minutes till. I have 25:24, which is good. A good pace. I did start to feel some lower back pain coming in, so I do have to slow it down a little bit. But guys, I was so excited. I got my mail out and everything, my ballots and all of that. Well, our ballots, my grandma and I's ballots. But yeah, I'm definitely very excited, guys. It's going to be very, very fun. Good, great, great endurance here at the end. And it's just going to be a fun break. So, like I said, I'm very eager to see. I'm not really sure if it'll be a silent one or not. I have to kind of maybe figure it out. Like, I might do some, if trick-or-treaters come. So, maybe do, like, one of those videos where it's every knock, and then have, like, a timestamp or something. Something like that, like, screenshot, or just take a picture of the clock, right? And then have that, like, be at the bottom, right? Like, Michaela's video. But, yeah, I just wanted to make a final video, like I said, after officially waking up. So, I'll go ahead here and watch another episode of Blind Spot. And then just casually, slowly, take it easy and get my exercise until work. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be a really good time, guys. So, I'm very excited to see you guys in about a month. So, yeah. So, anyhow, guys, I'll talk to everyone later. Thanks again for watching my official finale, because the finale is already filmed, like I shared. So, anyhow, guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in about a month. So, happy Halloween. And whenever I come back, I'll be saying Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. So, anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later.